Hey my friends, how's it going? It's Ultimus, and for today's video, it's gonna be no gameplay, more of a vlog kind of for January, featuring Puppers there in the background, going ham on her rawhide. She loves those bad boys, so she gets to enjoy one. She's been a good pupper today, so she gets a little treat, even though it's really late. Anyways, today's video, I wanted to spend some time talking about some of the stuff that's coming up. Just keep you guys filled in, my plans for January and maybe the rest of the year, and some stuff that I like to do. Also to get feedback from you guys and see what you think about some of the stuff I got going on. So, without further ado, basically, for starters, to get things rolling as quickly as possible, we're at any day now for the baby to be here for my wife and I. So, what that could mean is at any point during this week from now, the time we're recording, until, of course, God only knows. But basically, we could all of a sudden need to go to the hospital and have the baby, which is exciting and terrifying at the same time. But what that means is there might be some days where all of a sudden videos just stop. So, heads up on that one. And then, of course, once baby comes home and we adjust and I try to adjust to learning how to be parents for the first time, which is weird, man. It's still weird to say that I'm gonna be a dad. I am a dad. That's just weird. But yeah, so all I can say is videos aren't gonna stop. They just might be a little more spread out. More than likely, they won't be every day. Just realistically speaking, I can try. But I feel like I might be setting myself up for failure or spreading myself too thin in attempting to do daily videos once the new baby gets here. Partly for time that's going to be need to be spent with the kid, not just for necessity of life, but also just for bonding. Obviously, considering the emotional and mental well-being of this child as it's growing up and developing. Got to keep that in mind as well. So time needs to be spent there, of course. And then, of course, just time helping the wife as she recovers and gets back on her feet, knowing that soon she'll be going back to work. I think she has 2 or 3 months left off of work, which is good for her. But so there's just big, huge change coming to our lives, and so if all of a sudden videos stop and go down to a couple videos a week, please do understand that I'm not done. I'm not backing off. I'm not trying to be lazy, but my time is needed elsewhere, and I need to be responsible. This kid needs me to be a father, so I'm gonna do my darn best to be the best father that I can be to this kid. So with that, of course, like I said, at any day now, week it will be there. So of course, you can keep up with me on social media. We got Facebook stuff, which I'm not super active on, but it's there. I think if it grew, I'd start being more active on, but I think there's like 4 people that like it, and it's like my close friends, so it's like no one I couldn't reach out to anyways. Instagram and Twitter, you can all find those links here down in the description. But if you guys want to keep updated with what's going on there, so there's that. So that's probably the biggest thing going on this month. But that being said, what do I have planned video wise for the rest of the month and potentially the rest of the year? We're still slowly growing, which is cool. I'll take growth. I'm not really focused on fast growth. I just want growth. Want to keep making videos that people enjoy watching and that are helpful and entertaining. Because games are still fun to me. So still planning on continuing up with World of Warcraft, Overwatch. Those are the 2 main games for sure. Everything else is just peripheral, and I might throw up other stuff from time to time still, but that's the plan. So nothing's really going to change too much there. I do want to eventually, I might do one this week actually, depending on, again, when baby comes, do a video on the current state of WoW players. Now, a lot of times people talk about the current state of WoW, and I've done videos like that as well. But I feel like WoW players are an interesting lot themselves, and especially because I've seen a lot of people talking about how Legion has no content, it's not worth playing. So they're unsubbing or they're moving away and focusing on other games, which is fine. But I'd really like to do a video talking about some other stuff, or just the difference between not content you want to see, which I probably shouldn't say anything because that might get stolen now. If there's like one person out there watching this, it'll be like, I'm going to steal his video idea. So that's a possibility. But I wanna do a video talking about at least my thoughts on the difference between Legion has no content and Legion doesn't have content that I'm interested in, which obviously is a huge difference. I'm a big fan of defining our terms and using words that are not muddled down or diluted with overuse, and just keeping things in context. Context is a huge deal to me, so I'd like to do a video talking about that. I am going to be doing a video soon. I'll be doing a review of the Corsair K70 keyboard, which I have here in front of me. I want to figure out how to do it in a way that I can have camera angle going down the video, but it's also have face cam as well, so we can go over some of that. We'll figure it out. I might just have to settle for just camera facing down at the keyboard and let that be that. So it'll be a little bit trickier, but we'll figure it out. So that's something I want to do. I've got enough time to mess around with it. I got it like the week of Christmas, week after Christmas, something like that. So I've had enough time to mess around with it and get comfortable with it, and so I feel like I can give a fair review on it. So that'll be coming very, very soon. As far as WoW and Overwatch goes, I've actually been doing a lot of Mythic Pluses lately, which, you know, is no surprise there. Pretty much everybody's doing Mythic Plus. They're a ton of fun, very repeatable. Some people hate them, some people love them. I enjoy them, but been doing a lot of those. So I'm not sure how exciting those would be to put up on the channel. Just doing unless I do something like really cool, or like do a really high-end Mythic Plus, then that might be worth putting on there. But everything right now has been like, I think 8s and 9s max. So which obviously isn't terrible. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like worth like bragging about either. So we'll see. It just depends on what the run is like, I guess, too. So we can do that. And then Overwatch stuff. Still playing Overwatch. Still just having fun with Overwatch. Like, not super serious with it. I still haven't even done my placement matches for competitive. I just haven't had the gusto or the drive for it. Which is probably okay, though. I think Overwatch I'm okay keeping super casual. Unless I can find the right people to queue competitive with. But as of right now, it's kind of fun just being a distraction game, just to kind of step away from the grind of WoW, which is nice. Other than that, that's kind of the big stuff I have planned. I'm definitely trying to think of maybe what I can stop doing or what I can start doing and what I need to continue doing. Just really trying to be reasonable with myself and figure out my plans for this year and figure out what's smart to keep doing. What do I need to stop trying to do, and what do I need to maintain? And so I don't know. What do I need to do different too? Because in some ways I feel like what I'm doing is working, in other ways I don't. So just want to adjust it, and go from there. Just to obviously make the best content that I can with the time that I have available for it, but also be able to make stuff that I'm happy with and proud of, and stuff that I would watch, and also stuff that's good and is going to grow and to attract more subscribers, of course, and get more people involved with what we're doing here. So I don't know. Again, if you guys have any ideas too, I'm always open to those. Feel free to drop them either on the video or even inbox them to me, all that good stuff. Never hurts to hear a third-party perspective on some stuff that would like to be seen. Would be down to see that. Other than that, video-wise, I almost have the itch to do another PvP montage, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not sold on the idea yet. I don't know if it's worth putting the energy into doing that. But we'll see. It's something I have in the back of my head because I do miss doing those. That was one of the reasons I started making videos in the first place, because I really wanted to make those cool montages, and there's even a couple still up on the channel. But I don't know if there's really much love for them anymore, if there's much place for them anymore in World of Warcraft video making for YouTube. So something in the back of my head there. Fitness stuff, for those of you that care about that, I don't really post many videos about the fitness stuff for a couple reasons I've explained before, so I won't go into too much detail on that. But we're starting to trim down a bit. I'm pretty happy with some of the size we put on, so I'm going to trim down a little bit of the body fat we put on and see where we're at, and go from there. Definitely won't be getting down as lean as I was before, partly because I'm just bigger now, which I'm happy with. I'm not sold on losing all the gains yet. I'd like to keep some of the size, so we'll see what happens with it. I might post a couple of videos here and there, just updating you guys on it. Depends on how gutsy I'm feeling. But I don't know. I feel like I love that there's a lot of gaming and fitness channels out there now, but I don't want to just jump on it haphazardly or mindlessly. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it for a reason. not just because it's the thing to do now. And again, I don't mean any disrespect toward anybody who's doing it. I have a lot of love for people who can do it because it is really cool to see. And we got this culture of gamers who are not just interested in sitting around and being okay with being unhealthy, but, you know, being active and taking care of themselves. I think it's a cool thing. Definitely upsets the apple cart of stereotypes, so I'm a big fan of that as well. But other than that, that's kind of my thoughts on where we're going. I would also really like to do. I think it might be fun sometime to do, if I could get away with it. Maybe on a slower day, do a vlog or some type of stuff of where I work as well. I think that might be kind of fun. I don't know. Who knows? Something different, more than just a vlog me talking to a camera in front of my computer. But I don't know when would be a good day to do it. We could probably get away with it now. It's our slower season at work, so I could probably get away with it at like a morning shift or something like that if I take the camera in and get the approval of the manager. I don't know. Could be fun. Something different. Like I said, at this point, I'm just throwing ideas out there and just trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. And then I talk about possibly streaming again, but the opportunity to stream really hasn't presented itself again, so I'm not even going to go there. If I do decide to stream, you guys will know it. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, and I also tweet out about it and make an Instagram post about it as well whenever I do. So I'm just kind of going to let that one lie for a bit just because opportunities to stream really haven't been presenting themselves lately. So it's just going to have to be what it is. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up now with a quick little summary. Baby's coming in gay now, which is terrifying and exciting. So videos might get sporadic and will get sporadic once the kid actually gets here. So heads up on that. For those of you that have stuck with me this far and are planning on sticking with me, of course, through it all as my life changes in a very drastic way. I do appreciate it. Your guys' understanding and patience, of course, is marvelous, and you're the best people I could ever ask for to rally around myself as again, my life just changes in probably the most drastic way possible. It's been a crazy past 3 years for me of ups and downs, man, I tell you what. Gaming content is still going to be here. WoW and Overwatch, big deal. Anything else I feel like playing in there. Corsair K70 keyboard review coming. Possible Wild Culture video coming up this week. And then, you know, fitness and gym stuff still going strong. And I'd love to hear you guys' suggestions for videos that you might want to see. Again, go ahead and drop down in the comment section or hit me up on social media or even inbox me here on YouTube. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one, so we'll wrap it up here. It's late enough, and I got to get some World Quest and WoW done. I might actually play some Metal Gear Solid 5. I've been feeling that itch again, so I might load that bad boy up. But yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, want to see more, or you just want someone to laugh at because looking at my ugly bug makes you feel better about your day. Hey, sweet. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you next time.